Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Taylor Cole gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, George.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground toward short. Taken in by Simmons. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Here's Michael Brantley as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Cole has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 2-0 to Brantley. Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Brantley stands at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Batting 4, the third base,
and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going, and he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw. Not in time. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike. Garrett Cole, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. One strike now from Cole. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So runners at first and second here with one away. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. That's popped up out towards short right field. Altuve moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Behind 0-2 now. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
No score here as we play inning number 2. This one's down to third. He's got it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone just 2 for 13. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. And that one right down Main Street. The next 3-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Altuve is up with it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman
standing in, number 23. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. To 1-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the letters 0-1. Popped him up. Fletcher has a play. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2.
Digging in to try it again. George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone, and it went into the $1 million can. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The left fielder, number 23.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Stassi corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Brantley is retired, 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Jose Altuve. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out, nobody on. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
No strike.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
The third baseman, number 2.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. He's set, and the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. On its way, the 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Cole has got it, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. In now for the Angels, Max Stassi, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called, and a questionable first out of the inning.
The batter, number 6.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fletcher, a California native, actually. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mike Trout becomes out number 2 this inning. Shohei Ohtani is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
1-2.
Fletcher leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Gurriel will put this one away, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 44 becomes the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's too far inside. Ball two.
2-0 the count.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit to short. Simmons has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So striding in, Kyle Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Grounded up the first baseline. Tucker, a native Floridian, is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. Line to the right side, but there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Here's Albert now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one. I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
And that's taken for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. 1 down. So digging in now, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The batter, number
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. This will kick up against the wall now. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 23.
Full sets. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Throw on to first. They'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Behind 0-2 now.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. George Springer comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The left fielder, number 23.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Luis Garcia enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Luis Garcia.
Michael Brantley will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's wide. 2-0. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Springer leads off first with 1 away. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. First and second now, one man out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Astros lead it 2-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tucker is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. David Fletcher. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in now, Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Counts even to Trout. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that,
and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out toward shallow right. Calhoun coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Number 44.
The plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And that retires the side. Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Ohtani on at first, nobody out.
2-2.
Slider laid off for a ball. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ty Buttrey is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31.
Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Number 10.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter.
Next
Number
up for the
3.
Stros, Kyle Tucker. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here now the 2-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strike. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 strike now from Cole. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he wraps up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Andrelton Simmons is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Number 23 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-1 the count now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Stassi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's a pop-up now. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Leading off the inning, George Springer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
That's the ball.
A ball and no strikes. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-0 Houston. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The center fielder, number 27.
So coming to the plate, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Ball one.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer on the run. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Ryan Presley answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
55, Ryan Presley.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Presley, once a Minnesota Twin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Noah Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The designated hitter, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Striding in once again, Justin Upton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. First pitch on its way to Upton. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Striding in, Cole Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's 0 for 5. Number 23 waits on deck. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting
at the plate, number 23. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Calhoun is off of first with 2 away. Angels down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Houston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Garrett Cole takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.